Engineering and Public Works Update. On Friday, May 19th, the City Council and some of the administration went on the annual Athens street tour, where Director of EPW Andy Stone updated us on projects, both ongoing and upcoming for the City of Athens.
We're going to go up North Congress. You've all appropriated the money for it, and the construction starts, I think, today in the North Congress sanitary sewer. And what this is, it's a sewer that was built in the early 1950s in order to intercept the sanitary sewage that was going into the storm tunnel built in the late 1920s. The project pretty much goes from right here up through that alley and then back in that ravine. Back in this ravine is where the tunnel and the sewer is, and this drains a significant amount of this portion of the city. So a lot of sewage ends up in this area, and this project will start at this end. That's one of the reasons we've moved out parking from that area back there, and then we'll pass the brick mansion, which is that building back and down kind of in the ravine, and we'll continue on up the ravine across Pine Street, past Ring Street, and then terminate really at Michelle's driveway is the end of the project. I think 13 or somewhere between 13 and 17 manholes, old brick manholes that are in various states of repair, are getting replaced. That whole length of sewer, and then some cross connections. We're going to put an extra access point in the vicinity of Pine Street for the storm sewer. The storm tunnel, which is, there's only a couple access points to that, so that will be another good benefit of this project.
Andy says that one of the city's next projects will be to change the traffic signal near Athens Middle School.
The next thing we're going to look at is the Athens Middle School traffic signal. You might remember last year we attempted to bid this traffic signal to replace it, and nobody bid, and it was because of the tight construction time frame. Well, we bid it again this year, and we did have one bidder, but that bid came in too high for us to be allowed to award it. And so the way that I am proceeding, I basically negotiated with the bidder to do some of the work in the project with my own staff, such that I can get the cost down to under $50,000, the cost to the contractor, and then that allows me to direct select that contractor and not have to bid it. So it's a way we can still do it this year without because I'd missed another year if I had to rebid. It just wouldn't happen. And so it's going to be more work for my staff, but I think this is a way to make this happen, given that just the way it happened. So it's going to be a replacement of the signal.
As we passed West Union Street, Andy updated us on how the streetscape project was going.
We're going to jump, just FYI, we're going to jump to the other side of the street here very soon. I'd say within days, to start the work on the north side of the streetscape project on Union Street. So hopefully some of you have gotten up and taken a look at the streetscape. We're really proud of it. The contractor is a perfectionist, so it looks real nice.
A few days after the street tour, we here at TGC went to West Union Street, and sure enough, the streetscape project had moved to the other side of the street. One of the city's upcoming projects is to put a sidewalk on West Union Street near the bike path.
Right here is going to be the beginning of this West Union sidewalk project. Right here, that will connect on to basically where the bike path crosses West Union Street.
Oh, you're putting a sidewalk?
Yeah, one of the is I'm about 95% sure, and we're still searching. We're still doing title searches that we don't have right of way beyond the edge of the curb, and so that's why it doesn't exist now. The Union Street right of way, or the Union Street sits very far north in the right of way, and it's possible we will have to acquire at least an easement in order to build that. What's that?
The majority of our right-of-way is on the south.
Yeah, the majority of our right-of-way is on the south side, so the curb basically is the northern right-of-way, at least the way from the records we can see. And a lot of that has some historical elements of the river and where the river used to go. And if you look at when this was State Route 56 and ODOT acquired, or the Division of Highways, Department of Highways acquired the 56 right-of-way, but when they did it, it was wider that direction, basically. And so a sidewalk was an afterthought, obviously, at the time, and so we may have to acquire property.
Additionally, construction on the Stimson Avenue roundabout is ongoing. The construction is expected to be finished by mid-July 2017. If you have any engineering and public works related questions, you can call the Department of Public Works at 740-593-7636. This has been your Engineering and Public Works Update. I'm Zach Shivers reporting for the Government Channel.